Well, also on our panel is the man who represents, as far as the CI is concerned, the Startup Council. And that's the place where magic is supposed to happen with the abolishing of the angel tax. Do you think that's an area where we'll see more activity now? Is that music to the ears of India Inc.? And is that music even in terms of jobs and self-employment and all those dreams in the eyes of the youth of India to really come true with this announcement in the budget?
For sure, Navika. Look, one of the big pillars for and engines for Viksit Bharat is the startup ecosystem, and it has gone only from strength to strength in the last 10-15 years. There was something for every stage of the startup ecosystem in today's budget. If you look at whether it's early, emerging or growth stage. So in the early stage is the abolishment of the angel tax, which will benefit immensely, because you had these 20-year-old startup founders working out of an apartment in Bangalore who were getting tax notices for reasons they didn't understand. That is all gone as of today. For the emerging, for sectors such as space tech, there's a 1,000 crore venture fund. These are long gestation period businesses. They take 8-10 years to gestate. And with this push of capital from the government, with this 1,000 crore venture fund, it should encourage other venture capitalists to also fund these space tech startups, because India can truly dominate in this space. And finally, on the growth or mature stage startups, which is e-commerce, for MSMEs, e-commerce is a way to unlock growth and supply locally but sell nationally and internationally. However, now with this reduction of TDS from 1% to 0.1%, it will unlock a lot of capital for the MSMEs to thereafter invest in their own business and grow it significantly from here. So there has been a lot for the startup ecosystem here. We are very, very happy that the Honorable Finance Minister has heard the many calls that the startup ecosystem has made over the last few years.
Well, then if everybody is happy, Chandrajit Banerjee, are we moving on to a 15% GDP growth rate in the next 2 months? Because everybody is happy, and India Inc. Always gives something like 8 or 9 on 10 to the budgets every year, whatever they may contain. How much are you giving it, and how much of GDP growth is the private sector going to contribute with?
So I really cannot, I'm not competent to give marks, but all I can say that the private sector, we would think that we will hit 8% GDP this year, much above what we saw in the economic survey, and the private sector would participate. And going forward, India has the potential to go to a double-digit growth, and with the implementation, which we believe will be strong in this from this budget, we will move towards a double-digit growth and Viksit Bharat.